気にさせちまったな。
Hello summoners, welcome back to another Grand Summoners video, and today we'll be showcasing the man, the myth, the legend, Ganan the Berserker. Originally his kit is to be doing damage as well as, breaking, of course. He is one of the more recent units from the Luck free-to-play events that had gotten a Dream Awakening, thus giving the ability of giving him 140 luck and hopefully being better than whatever Gilliam was. So let's get into his kit. Okay. Already we're off to a good start. His skill maximum crash is 9-second cooldown with 2200 break and giving himself arts gauge by 20. Okay. Damage is irrelevant at that. So his arts is Berserk Ballastra, 3100 break power, increases his attack by 200%, and he will not flinch for 15 seconds. Also, as a cost of 40% of his max health, and tripling the arts damage during his Berserk mode. Now, more about his Berserk mode is going into his true arts. Brave Explosion with a mighty 6,000 break power, 55,000 fire damage physical. Okay, reduces enemies' physical resistance by 50% and evasion rate by 30% for 15 seconds. Pretty good if you ask me for DPS wise. Activates Berserk mode for 99 seconds, and or a minute and 39 seconds. Him having 2 physical slots and then a defense slot, which Gilliam should have, but too bad. He is just horrible. So, his abilities is during Berserk mode, which is that, and then this. Oops. He gets 1 arts per enemy attack, and I guess damage taken 35% up. What? I don't understand. Damage taken 35% up. So is he taking more damage because he's in Berserk, or is that reduced? I don't know. We'll just see. And crit rate 100% up. And once you're at 1 HP, Berserk mode is cancelled. That's a bummer. Break power increased by 10% and damage by 20% during break. Okay, that's not too bad. As we go over here to his tree equip, just go over here real quick. He is doing relatively good stuff, I guess. 2100 break power. If the unit using this is fire, increases own damage by 50% and break power by 100% for 6 seconds. Kind of wish that was 10. As a all-around passive, all allies gain 15% more break power. As the special, when it's on him, he gains 80% more damage during Berserk mode. So there's that. And then finally his dreams. Of course I take the one that's more generic, as the Crimson Dream only gives more break power by 60% if you're fighting Earth boss. Or Earth unit, I should say. Well, bosses have break gauges, so whoever has a break gauge that's Earth, he's doing more break to you. And then damage reduction when near death by 20%. That it was iffy for me to pick between the two, but I just picked the Aquarius Dream because more damage, and when he's low on health, he gives himself more arts gauge. Yeah, crit damage, doing what he wants to do, and in any scenario where he needs to do a lot more damage when he is when he's very low. Yeah. This would be very useful if you are not using a bunch of healing and you're just using art stuff, and you're having a tank and you're just spamming his arts twice at the very least, unless you've been taking quite a bit of damage, so probably like once after that, and then just spam your true arts. That's the whole idea with this. And then Crimson Dream is basically you just do this twice, and I guess you don't take as much damage. I presume that's also a strat, but I'm just picking the Aquarius one because it's easier. So, as we look at our team, this is the team I'm going to be running here. Not really much to go off of, so we will be doing a training event. We'll just do a training event. We'll just see how. We're gonna wait. We'll do 1 minute, right? Do 1 minute, and then we'll see what the stats are. Okay, let's get into this. Now we're gonna do a little bit of arts, and then true arts, and whatnot. We'll just see how much damage we can get, and break damage, of course, before the time is up. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we're not relying on break, right? We're not relying on much right now. Boom, boom, boom. This is like first few seconds, right? This is what we're doing as the first seconds if we're doing this stuff. We're gonna do an event or two, just to show off him in the actual event. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Yep. Missouri. Okay, we got that down. Boom. Okay, so now we're at max. It's almost a minute. So we gotta get our arts and then our true arts, based on how things are supposed to go. Resistance. Kritika. We'll also try to use hard sustain. Okay, we have that. Boom, 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 and then boom. Okay, so for the first minute, with all the buffs and whatnot, we have achieved 11.5 million damage and 67.5 break damage, or 5,000 break damage. Okay, so that's relative. We're gonna go into one of these fights over here. Hopefully we don't get smoked, because we're gonna just use heals. Let's do Phantom Priscilla's, right? This should be relatively easy. Just in case, I will want to have that. This seems to be the strat. Let's see if Ganon really is him. Because if he isn't, then oh well. And if he is, then good on him. Boom, 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 boom. That's retract. Boom, boom, and activate that. Boom, 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 boom. And boom. Just before we get burned. Though that's not gonna do much. Okay, so physical damage taken up with him. So do that, boom boom. If we get him out, get some damage in. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna need this on him. Oh. Okay. Boom boom. Let's see if we can nuke with him. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. This, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Relative damage to the break gauge and very good damage, but this is a point where I will say that it was very biased. Let's go somewhere that he won't be as much. Maybe Volti's event? That's pretty hard. I'm thinking, and I am also thinking about what if we but like if we gone to the you know, that rush event. Let's just see what happens in here. Again, let's hope we don't get smoked. Okay. Let's get some hearts in here. Okay, so it looks like he's got crit resistance, so we're really gonna have to keep an eye out on him. Boom, stigma. Siege. So we're not hero. Boom, boom. Alright, we got heals now. Boom, boom. Okay, we got that out. Alright, we got our arts ready to go. Alright. Now he's not nullifying. Got bleed on us. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, we got more health. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, we got the damage. We got Seijo back, just in case. We got max stuff now. Okay, that's scary. Okay, we gotta get our heals back. Get that, get that. Do this, boom, 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 boom. Now we got damage resistance. And whoa. What are you doing? Dang, I should have brought my second one. Holy crap. Okay, boom, 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 boom. boom, and then Kazoo. Boom, boom. Oh, this is gonna be very close. Whoa. Oh. Damn. That was cool though, you gotta admit that. He almost broke him, what the heck? Yeah, we're not using any defense units, so it was bound to happen. You know, I probably could have used sandstone. But yeah, that was Ganan. Like, whoa, that was pretty insane. Who else will pose a challenge? He has fire. Oops, nope. We're not doing that. We could try doing this. Rush 2. We're gonna have to use an actual defense unit though. Sansa will do. Alright, I'll just go to her. Is it dark? I don't remember. I don't recall. I could use Ultra Relic. Yeah, we'll use this. Oh, that'll do. Just know the Ultra Relic itself is what I'm looking for. The stats is meaningless. Well, it isn't meaningless to many of us. It's whatever, you know. Alright, let's get some stuff before we actually die. Maybe I should save it. Damn. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I know. Okay, so this may or may not be so iffy, finicky, whatever. However, there is a setup that I would want to use for this. And it would very much help this kid. It's called using Berwick. Yizzer. Shoot, I don't know. Or whatever. Is that? We'll just switch this out for this. Zex could stay there. He is not neat, so I don't know, what does it do? Oh, evasion rate. We'll use this blazing boots for more crit damage. We'll use this for robe. Okay, let's get into this. Let's hope that we actually do something instead of get all of our arts taken away again. Yeah. Boom, boom. Oh shoot, that is not what I wanted. We gotta reset that. I need to get Berwick to get his Magia drive, because that's where all the juicy stuff happens. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we got his Magia drive on. Okay, giving arts. Okay, Seijo, boom, boom, boom. Luckily, or thankfully I should say, no luck involved because he was me. We got Berwick giving Sandstone and Ganan some beef. Dang, I forgot about this. Whoa. We don't even have enough to heal, man. Chill out. Let's do this real quick. At least do some damage reduction, man. Look here, we're getting some arts. Yes, let's go. Okay, we got our heals now. So we should start seeing some results. Okay, boom, boom. Dang, I didn't know this fight was actually pretty good for this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, let's get that blind off. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, boom. Oh, shoot. Stupid. Okay, we gotta use that. Definitely. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Sigil. Damn it! Man, this is hard, man. This is hard. We got time to reset, yeah. I really want to show how good Ganan is, but we're really getting smacked up in here. Okay. I'll just keep spamming. Okay, get that up. Darn it. Get that up. Damage reduction. Get that up. Get some break powers. Get that up. Darn it. No. Okay, good. We got that up. Thankfully. Come on. Okay. Shoot. Man, this kid. This guy's freaking annoying, man. It's so freaking annoying. Okay. Mono fire might work, right? Berwick, man. I would want to use M12, but that'll just buff him really good. Not much to go off of here. I'll say Shiki. Shiki won't do much of anything, but will provide quite a bit of arts. We'll use that. We'll use her. I will be using that too. Yeah, this'll do. Yeah, this'll do. We got our defense, arts gauges, and heals. Of course, hard to be number one and everything. Alright, let's get this over with. First, we want to use this. Boom, 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 boom. Probably want to use all those. Damn it! This asshole. Okay, we gotta reset that. Okay, I may or may not have screwed up myself. Let's see. horrible. Use that, get that. Yep. Okay, we got that up. Get his berserker. Come on. Damn it. Come on, let's heal. Darn you. Okay, we got her third eye. Actually, yes sir. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Get that up, put that up. Finally getting Sandstone's actual ability up. Now we got actual good health. Boom, boom, brave explosion. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, we got those up. Boom, 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 boom. Team's doing very well. He's doing his job. Everyone's doing their own job. Uh-oh. We need this up. Yep. Alright, we get that up. Boom, boom, boom. Get that up. Gotta be prepared for the explosion. Oof. Gotta get that heal up. Alright, this gives extra stuff, right? Yep. Boom, and then we go up here, we use that. Sigil. Uh-oh, that might not actually be good. I think that's a nuke. There's that. Okay, it wasn't too bad of a nuke. Oof. I gotta use this. But since we got our start off, we're able to do everything relatively easy. Okay, get his thing up. Alright, then we're gonna full on obliterate this kid upon true arts. Right, and then boom, 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 boom. Time limit, of course. Just spam that. Boom, boom, boom. Another one of these. Just for good measure. I don't believe I used this yet. Boom. And then finally the final hit. Oops. I'm gonna take that off, right? Ta-da! Oh. So yes, I did use a relatively good team. However, it's not too powerful that everyone else is doing some, and the main unit isn't showing off his own feathers. Yeah. Ooh, I already maxed that out. I don't know. It's just whatever, you know. But that was Awoken Ganan. See all that damage? Of course, he was the one that took the most damage, so it is damage taken up. Yeah, he's increasing the damage he's taking. Of course, recovery, heart's recovery, and then him doing a lot of break damage. Again, he is not reducing break gauge, break resistance, so he won't be good in the Ragstrom event, but whatever other event that needs, I don't know, like fire break or freaking damage dealer, he is good in there. Just know that his arts does take up 40% of his max health, reducing like whatever. It's just don't spam his normal arts. You could go either way with his dream. There isn't any real right answer for it. You could use the we'll just go over here. Let's go over here. Like I'll show you the right way. Like you could use it to get the damage reduction, or the Crimson for the damage reduction, or the Curious for more damage. I just went with damage because why not? Damage reduction also has a say in this, but that's Awoken Ganon right there, folks. And that concludes this showcase. So Ganon is definitely better than Gilliam. And happy summoning. Zermeal is definitely out.